Welcome to The Picture House Presents. This week we're talking with Adam Whitbread, director of the film festival Armed and Dangerous. I'm talking with Adam Whitbread, founder of Armed and Dangerous.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah, is that what is your title?
Well, I guess I'm the director of Armed and Dangerous.
Okay. Armed and Dangerous being?
Well, it's a youth arts media forum, and it sits within the St Kilda Film Festival. So it's a kind of little corner of the festival devoted to secondary school students and young people generally in the city of Port Phillip. And
how did you come to do this?
Well, that's an interesting question. I have my own production company, but I've been mainly working with young people for a long time. St Kilda Youth Service approached me to see if I could run an out-of-school VCAL program, which is a new applied learning program, which is an alternative to VCE. And we started doing that, and that was interesting, and they were kind of keen to encourage me to have a media emphasis as a way of getting young people to engage with learning again.
Sure.
That seemed to make sense. And then we had one of those extraordinary meetings where I wound up sitting around a table with people from the festival and City of Port Phillip, and we all said, look, hey, wouldn't it be interesting if we all got together and did something? And the talk was like, oh, well, let's do it in 2007 or 2008. And I thought, wait a minute. We should be able to pull something together if we really tried.
So this is quite a recent project.
Yeah, it's only been running 18 months actually, so we've just done the second one. And the first one was done in great haste in 2005. And we had 3 shorts that we produced at that time. And then it was a big success, and so we were sort of energised to go on and do another one this year, and we've done 7 shorts this year. So.
Can you tell us a bit about that process? Where do you begin a project like that?
I tend to approach it from the point of view of storytelling to begin with, and storytelling as a means of expressing something of your experience and connecting that up with an audience.
Yeah.
So the question I usually ask young people when we start is, you know, if you were looking at a younger person, say someone at the age of about, say, 9 or 10, what would you share from your experience with them? What would you want them to know? I think where storytelling really has its most substance and its power is where it communicates to, you know, to a community. So we always start from that sort of point of view.
It's quite a sort of compact.
Yeah, that was the kind of thing that sort of got it moving. Was I taught for a long time in schools, and then I wanted to work in the industry, and I did so for quite a few years, and then I sort of thought, well, I'd really like to put those two sort of experiences together. I'd like to be able to work in the education arena, but be able to bring in the processes of media production into a classroom and be able to do it in a kind of really contained way. Hence, that's why some of the projects are animated. We use stop motion, just very, very simple 2D, paper, card, you know, just the sort of the real kind of, you know, building blocks of media is sort of a good way to approach it.